Glenn, I want to thank you for having me here. I think it's absolutely a great thing you're doing here. Wonderful education for people, just to share their experiences. I'm not here to sell anything. I'm just here to give you an idea of what rehabbing is all about. Kathy, my wife here, is actually passing out an article that was written about me recently. And so I just made copies for hopefully for everybody here. So what I'm going to do is basically walk you through the rehab process, what I do, how people get involved in it, and it's something you can see. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's not. You hear all of these TV shows these days. Flip this, flip that, property ladder, this, that, and the other thing. But is it as easy as they say? I mean, all you really need to do is buy it, fix it, flip it, make a ton of money. Is it really that simple? This is the rehab that I did back in New York. You see all that white stuff on the ground? That's the reason I live here now. Back of the house, this was actually a house I bought from HUD. Wasn't too great looking on the inside. Living room. Oh, now my wife Kathy, that's actually her in the photo. She was looking there, that pad and paper, that was her list that she was making for me to do. Every woman's dream kitchen. So an example of this project, I purchased this from HUD. Purchase price was $124,000. Closing costs were about $5,000. And renovation, doing it yourself, it cost me about $15,000 in renovation. You see the renovation's ongoing? That's actually me. I really did work. Kitchen in progress. Remember that dream kitchen? That's how it came out. Okay. The living room, there it is. And you remember that house? That's what it wound up looking like. So now, how did I do? wound up selling this house for $300,000. Remember, I purchased it for $129,000. Rehab cost about $15,000, selling expenses $21,000. Profit $135,000. Not bad.
This was New York?
This was New York.
What part?
Long Island. So,
It wasn't Western New York.
So what makes a good rehab? A bad house in a good neighborhood. You want the worst house on the block. That's what you're looking for. Sound structure. You don't want something that's got foundation troubles, all sorts of things like that. Must be in repairable condition. That means you can bring it up to the standards of the neighborhood. There are some houses that would be what we would consider functionally obsolete, especially older houses where no matter what you do to it, it's still going to be a bad house. So what you're looking for is something that can be brought up to the neighborhood standards.